in fact, what happened was, this is actually a good segue, this next question, to what I want to talk about next is, when I was talking to one of those Amazon guys, I asked him the same question. I said, look, I have some sellers who are already on Amazon, but they are doing well enough, and they'd like to have an account executive kind of relationship with someone. Is there any way I can connect? I said, at least I have one seller who really would benefit well from being connected to you. He said, how much business are they doing? I said, well, it's about $2 million a year. And he said, first of all, if they are already on Amazon, there's no way I can be connected. Second, he said, if they are over $1 million, they are already on their way. Amazon is not going to really, we have so many sellers that are less than that, much less than that. And that's where we would like to see the growth. And so that was the answer. So obviously it didn't go anywhere.
And just to like getting to the mindset of Amazon and why we have people doing this, the KPI of that group is they need more revenue onto the platform. So sellers who are already on the platform, they're already there. There's no KPI for these new business development people. Their whole point is getting new sellers onto the platform. So if you're already on the platform, why would they then support it? Because they already have the revenue, right? So there's that kind of mindset. My feeling is the things that you can control better are the actual products that you're selling and the best products you can have. Everything on Amazon and to me, I'll admit as a buyer, everything's a widget. Brands would come in and like do their big presentations of like, oh, this is the most innovative product bringing to market. At the end of the day, it's kind of, is it light? Is it profitable? Does it ship well? Does it not leak? Does it, like all the parameters. And those are the inputs as a seller you can control is this a good product for online? Can I have the best keywords? Can I create, the best listing? Like the input, the images, like the inputs you can control are those things. Having someone manage your business or having someone to talk to, that's where consultants come into play, where it's like, well, I need help. I'm going to go talk to them. But I think it's way more important to understand, like, what's the white space? What's the product I can create that is going to be a success? And I can control all the inputs of making it a success versus like things you can't control, which is Amazon may or may not pick me to, be a support staff. Well, frankly, they don't need it. They can hire you. Why would they need it? They can have you.
Yeah. So, I had another former Amazonian, who is a technical guy. His name is Elvis. Forget his last name.
Not
Great guy. He's based in also Seattle. And so Elvis said during our conversations, some things. He said, one of the things that he said, this is used in Amazon all the time. Controllable input.
That's right.
He says, what's controllable input? So worry about the things you can control. So in your whole operation, what are the controllable inputs? So what you are saying is the controllable input for a seller is focus on your product, make sure that it's good, and then it gets good reviews and good pricing and everything else. And everything else, just go seek support somewhere else. It's not Amazon's job, right?
It's like you can't get hung up on things you can't control, like an invite to Seller Central, or like you got to take destiny in your own. And even, I mean, if you're a seller, you already have the grit that you probably need to be able to do these things. And so the hack is figuring out who are the right people to connect me with the right person at Amazon. How do I keep going and finding these things out? That's more the curiosity mindset, the proactive mindset, joining the Facebook groups to say, I have this problem. Who can help me solve this? You can rely on the community. Who's the right person for me to send a LinkedIn message, things like that.
Well, I mean, this is when you and I first had our meeting to prep for this. I said to you why I called the show Amazon Legends, because that's the thing. So you just said, it's you got into this, you figured it out, right? So that's what I call the legendary act, because it's not just if you start any other business other than Amazon, it's not really this complex. There are much easier ways to make a living, so to speak. But people who get into this, they get into it because they have what it takes to persevere and then figure out and do. So that's the mentality that I see with Amazon people. Don't stop complaining, just go figure it out and just focus on what you can control, and everything else, deal with it.